morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. I got up late today, y'all. I got to get ready to run. I'm running a little late for work. Well, I ain't running late for work, but I like to be earlier. But y'all, did y'all see JD Vance yesterday say that when they met with the Democrats wants to keep illegals with insurance, and they couldn't agree on that for the subsidies, so all of our insurance won't go up. Everybody in America knows that illegals cannot get insurance, not subsidized. Now they might be able to buy the package, but they can't get subsidized insurance. We're talking about the subsidy that helps so many millions of Americans in nursing homes uh, when you go to your hospital visits. So those of us that have insurance through our jobs, so it doesn't go up. Let me tell you what's already happening here in Tennessee. My 87-year-old aunt that was always there for me, always, just from as long as I can remember, she was always there for me. Sweetest girly girl lady you ever want to know. She's in a major hospital right now. She has stage 4 cancer. She's dying. Luckily for us, she's not in any pain, but she's dying. She takes a chemo pill to not to cure the cancer, but to keep it from spreading any further. So she had her daughter, my cousin, had to make a choice between the chemo pill, which is 15,000 a year, or being able to be on hospice. You can't have both because insurance won't pay for both. So either you're gonna let that cancer spread and risk starting to be in a lot of pain, or you can get hospice, but not both. That's in Tennessee. So then we were trying to figure out, well, could she get the Medicaid? You know, does she have the Medicaid to go with her Medicare? Because she was always a housewife, and my uncle worked construction, so he worked hard. But he's been deceased well over maybe, shoot, I think he was gone in his 50s. And from all that hard work and all that concrete eating through his skin and getting into his system. See, that's what they don't tell you, especially back in the day, about those concrete workers. When they spread that concrete, all the practices weren't as safe. But even now, just when you see that plume of smoke go up, those young men are out there working on concrete. They're not thinking about it. You're breathing that into your system. You're gonna pay for it later. You're gonna pay for it later. But anyway, so she was a housewife. She doesn't have. They just stopped her Medicaid. She only has the Medicare. Medicare is not going to pay for everything else, but the Medicaid would. But see, in Tennessee, they wanted to get ahead of Donald Trump and JD Vance. You remember when they ran? They said, "You all, meaning us, the 60% of the working poor, you all may have a little pain in the front, but it's gonna be better later. When? Better when? Because our families need the help right now. You know? So I'll be going over when my aunt goes back home. I'll start going over 3 days a week to help. So my cousin will only have to do it 4 days a week because she has a small business. If she doesn't work, she doesn't eat. If she doesn't keep her clients, it's over for her. Can't pay our house note, car note, take care of herself. And we're older. We're just not as old as my aunt. You know what I mean? So this is what these rich billionaire, millionaire MAGAs want to do. And they keep trying to call names. If you do this, we're helping the illegals. So in order to not help the illegals, you rather harm the everyday working Americans. I got it. We got it. Right, America? From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, remember, they not like us. Let's get out the mud. Don't worry about cancel culture. Stay woke so you ain't got to be